Welcome back. Here we are, season 2, episode 24. My name is Court Twitty. Welcome to my weekly webcast. This week, we're going to start with a story that comes out of an upcoming book that I'm writing. I think it really helps explain the material that I want to cover this week, but it comes directly from the book, so I'm just going to read what I've written so far. In the small mountain town of Red Cliffs lived a quiet, introverted young woman named Sasha. She lived a simple life, working in the local library, spending her free time with her beloved books. She often believed that she was much like an unremarkable, well-worn novel on a dusty shelf, appreciated but never given much thought, without a tale worth telling. Sasha had always struggled with her mental health, a tempest that often rendered her silent and unseen in the noise of the world. She felt invisible, her voice drowned out by the tumultuous winds of anxiety and self-doubt. But Sasha was determined. She sought help, visiting a kind therapist named Dr. Helen every week. Through meditation, cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, and a lot of self-love and patience, Sasha began to chip away at the walls that her mental health struggles had built all around her. She began to write in a journal, a suggestion from Dr. Helen. At first, it was just sentences, mere whispers of her thoughts and feelings. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Sasha found her sentences turning into paragraphs, then pages. Her thoughts, once chaotic and tumultuous, began to find order and peace in the rhythm of her writing. On a winter day, Sasha decided to share one of her journal entries with Dr. Helen. It was a powerful entry about a particularly tough day when anxiety almost won, but she pushed through. Dr. Helen was moved. She encouraged Sasha to share her experiences with others, believing it could help them feel less alone. The thought terrified Sasha, but she remembered all the progress she'd made. She'd grown stronger, more resilient. She had a story, her story, and it was worth telling. It was a tale of battling one's inner demons, of persisting even when the terrain got rough. Emboldened by Dr. Helen's words and her own growth, Sasha began to share her writings online using a pseudonym. Her posts were raw, authentic, resonating with many others who faced similar battles. She began to receive messages, people thanking her for giving voice to their struggles, for making them feel seen and heard. Her heart swelled. She had not only found her voice, but was helping others find theirs. Her story, once thought mundane and unworthy, had become a beacon of hope for others, a testament to resilience and the healing power of self-love and mental health care. Sasha may have begun her journey believing she had no voice, no story worth telling. But as she journeyed through the winds of her own mind, working tirelessly on herself, she realized she not only had just a story, but a voice that could reach out, resonate, and make a difference. And in the process, she discovered that every story, no matter how seemingly insignificant, has the potential to inspire, comfort, and enlighten. This story isn't totally different from my own. I was on LinkedIn for 3 years before I dared to even post something, repost somebody else's content, or anything. I found myself so far from my voice that it took another person saying, "Hey, I'd like to hear your story sometime." And I thought, I looked behind me, no one was behind me, it was me she was talking to. She wanted to hear my story. Over the next few months, I really connected to my own story, and I wasn't sure if people would like it or not. But once I started working on myself by watching videos like these and challenging old belief systems, then I started praying for something again. And my life started to change, and my story naturally surfaced. We all have a voice. Whether you're watching this from the Philippines, Bangladesh, India, or Provo, Utah, you have a voice that I could learn from and many others could learn from, or at least glean help from. Because once we start to hear other people's stories and understand that we all are a lot more alike than we are different, I challenge each of you to continue watching these videos, and if you do even half of the suggested homework that I give, you will grow in exponential ways. Start tonight by writing a sentence or two that describes your day. Don't reread it, don't judge it, and keep it private. Once you begin this process, you begin to find your own story that can benefit others. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope that you have a great day and a great week ahead. Make it awesome.